on, you guys? I was on the phone with Mama Hill and Shay, and we were chatting about all of the things we have upcoming, and I was like, I gotta go. It is happy hour hang time. So I apologize that I am a few minutes late. How is everyone feeling? How is everyone doing? I see the chat is already chatting, which you know I love to see. Jessica's in here, George, Amy Underwood as well, Maria, Jonna, Crimson Rose, please be safe. I just saw you say something about tornado warnings. Please, please, please be careful. Get to the basement, get to the bathroom, wherever you need to go. Lorraine is in here as well. Christy, hello, hello, hello. Lizzie, I'm trying to make sure. Joy, trying to make sure Robert is in here as well. You guys, I realized too, the thumbnail is all Kardashian related, but we do have non-Kardashian tea to also get into. So I want to make sure that's clear right at the top. I realized after I went ahead and posted, I was like, oh, those are all Kardashian-esque stories, but we have more than just the Kardashians, obviously. Yes, we're going to talk about Justin Bieber. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Patty. Hi, Jody. Also, hi, Roz and Joanne and MK, Miss Heather. Also, Marissa, thank you so much. Hi, love. Don't forget to smile or give a smiley face. Okay, ready, Marissa? I want to make sure. I think I always do the peace sign, and I need to make sure that I switch it up. Okay, Marissa, ready? 1, 2, 3. And I just realized I forgot to put earrings in. That's okay. It's fine. Hopefully you got it. Let me know, Marissa. A girl's girl, always making sure I look good in the screenshots that she shares to Instagram. If your friends aren't doing that for you, they're not your real friends. You know what I mean? Oh, I thought you said tornadoes. No, you didn't? Did you say storms? Something? Oh my God, sorry. Crimson Rose. I thought you said that there were storms. I thought I saw that going by. That is my fault. Just kidding. Also, Jelena just popped in. Last happy hour hang till my birthday. I'm so hyped. Gonna have my first birthday party at my apartment. I feel like an adult. Oh my God. Yes, apartment party. Yes, adult. Okay, Jelena, let us know what exact day your B-Day is, because I want to make sure that we mark it down. We remember. Happy last happy hour hang before your birthday. Happy early birthday. Miss Heather, 1,000,000%. Miss Heather said R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Yes, you guys, rest in peace to Val Kilmer. His family released the news today that he sadly passed away at the age of 65. He had been struggling with cancer. So incredibly sad. He had a ton of iconic roles, and just a sad loss for the entertainment industry. So we want to make sure we are sending him, his family, his fans, and his friends, of course, all of our love, positive thoughts, and prayers. Marissa said, I did. Gracias. Yay. And that was supposed to say, or a silly face, not a smiley face. Sorry. I was like, I went the big cheese. I went the big cheese. I saw smiley and I went for it. Oh, April 4th. Okay. Oh, love even numbers. 4-4. That's iconic. Iconic. Mine's 424. So I am, of course, I guess biased towards even number birthdays, but I love an even number. Happy early birthday, Jelena. 2 days away. Crimson Rose said, no lie, Madison. As soon as I said no tornado, I get oh my God, a notification of tornadoes. I'm sorry, Crimson Rose. I manifested that. And I apologize. That's on me. That is on me. Kate, you are not too late. We are just catching up before we get into the tea. Oh, I love, Jelena said, and I'm turning 24. 4-4, and you're turning 24. Girl, this year is about to be a year, a trip around the sun. Yes to all the even numbers. And Kelly said, Aries baby, my birthday is next Wednesday the 9th. Oh my God, okay, we got a lot of Aries in here. We got a lot of Aries and Tauruses. I saw Heather say 427. Happy early birthday, Kelly. You have to make sure, if you're able, to tune in to next week's happy hour hang so we can celebrate you. Want to make sure we're able to celebrate all of the April babies in the chat, which, funny enough, you guys, I literally just learned this today. Did you guys know that April is national, or I guess not national, duh, but April is like Stress Awareness Month? I learned that today, and all of a sudden I feel like my life makes so much more sense. You guys know I talk about I'm working on it because I don't want stress and anxiety to be my personality traits or as big of personality traits anymore. But when I learned today that April is Stress Awareness Month, I was like, suddenly the math is mathing. It all makes sense. I was literally destined to always be stressed. It's not even my fault. It's just the universe. Like, that's what happens when you're born in April. So all of the other April babies, if you are a little high anxiety, a little high stress, I just saw Heather say same, just know it's literally not our fault. It just happened to be that we were born during Stress Awareness Month. So it is what it is. It's not on us. We just have to continue to power through. Eminem said, yep, agree. My birthday is today. Oh my God, happy birthday. Oh my God, we have so many April babies. And I'm always stressed. LOL, makes sense. Eminem, happy freaking birthday, first and foremost. And B, just know, not alone in always being stressed. Not alone. Miss Jackie X said, LMAO, with all due respect, I don't claim that energy for my mom. I'm dead. Also, hi, Miss Jackie X. Hello, hello, our astrology queen. And then Joy said, because y'all are stressful. Literally. We give people stress and we ourselves are stressed. Honestly, that feels on brand. On brand. I'm sure I give people a little bit of upper lip sweat, but you know, it is what it is. I blame it on the stubbornness and sometimes we can't help it. That's a Taurus trait right there. Also, hi, Tamra. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Kiara. Our one half of the sisters are here, Kiara and Karen. You guys, we are going to get into some tea. Like I said, don't let the thumbnail fool you. We're not just talking about the Kardashians. We're going to be talking about Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney because Glenn Powell's on the Today Show. So, Jessica, listen up, girly. We got to talk about Blake Lively, JLo and A-Rod. Yeah, you heard me correctly. JLo and A-Rod. Kanye coming for Khloe. This Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner engagement tea. A little bit of Justin, Selena, Haley. And then we're going to end with a little Taylor and Travis. Because Kylie Kelce and Jason Kelce had their fourth bebe. And Jason introduced the bebe to Travis on the latest episode of New Heights. And it was pretty freaking cute. So we're gonna end with a little Taylor and Travis, as we always do, a little palette cleanser, a little cherry on top situation. Miss Heather said, my two best friends' birthdays and I are a week apart. Oh my God, fun. I bought them matching stainless steel bracelets with daily reminders engraved. They said, your anxiety is lying to you. They're both in April. Wait, that is so funny. Okay, so see, it's common. If you're born in the month of April, literally, we're just anxious girlies. April anxious girlies. And you know, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? That's so funny. Wow, hilarious. I need that somewhere in my apartment. Your anxiety is lying to you. Maybe I should add that to my little vision board background, phone background situation, because that's the tea. Also, if you guys are here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, if you're new here, please stick around, subscribe, become part of the House of Hill. We have a really fun time over on this part of YouTube and the internet. It's one of the few places on the internet where we have actual discussions. You can share your opinion and your opinion is respected. We have discussions here, which I really, really love. Also, just a little shout out to the membership as well. If you guys want to join the House of Hill membership, it is so easy to join and it is so much fun. It's just an extension of this already amazing fam that we have here. Hannah, a member, just popped in the chat. Hi, Hannah. With the membership, you get access to a members only live every Tuesday at noon Pacific Standard Time. You get access to a members only video every single Friday, and you get access to our iconic and amazing, and I don't even know how I lived without it before, our House of Hill group chat, which really is that girl, honestly. Also, Unserious just popped in. Also, Miss Jackie X, I know I owe you a DM. I know I owe you a DM. I've been trying to think of my question. You guys, Miss Jackie X is an astrology queen, and she's gonna help me out with a reading. And so I've really been trying to get my thoughts together because I've been feeling signs, you guys. Members, I've still been seeing 222 everywhere. It's crazy. But like I said, we got a lot to get into. I feel like we should go ahead and get started. What do y'all think? Let me hydrate and then we'll go ahead and get into it. I hope everyone's having a fabulous day. I don't know about anyone else, but this week feels so long. Does it not? Does it not feel long? I don't know. Just me? I kept waking up today thinking it's Thursday. And then I was like, no, girl, it's Wednesday. Which, great surprise when I realized I had a happy hour hang. But it just, this week feels like it is going by so slow. Okay, I'm glad I'm seeing other people because, y'all, I don't know what it is. I literally woke up this morning thinking it was Thursday. Also, I just saw Tamara say it's snowing where she is. In April, that should be illegal. Also, hi, Brenda. Unserious, I'm getting ready to read it right now. You hate Chloe, that botched pic in the thumbnail. Or is it botched? It's from the Met Gala. Oh my God, no. I actually thought she looked good at that Met Gala. I did not mean that as hate towards Chloe at all. Don't look into it that way. Because I actually think Chloe looked good during that Met Gala. Honestly. And then I saw Britt tuning in from the gym. Girl, I love a multitask. I love a multitask. Also, Abby just popped in. Speaking of gym, last thing, then we're going to get into the tea. You guys, I don't know what I did without my walking pad before. Today, I hit my longest streak on the walking pad. I was on the walking pad, just getting work done, listening to music, Bluest Flame by Selena Gomez. Let me tell you, you put that on, your pace is incredible. And I was on my walking pad for almost like 2 hours. And I just typing, going. I now understand how people get in so many steps a day with these things. I don't know what I did without it before. Truly iconic. Unserious said, don't worry, Madison. I'm unserious for this reason. And that's why we love. That's why we love. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was getting to it. I just, sometimes get distracted. But I always go back. And then Jocelyn, I see you popping in. Rudy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the tea, you guys. We're going to, I see a lot of you saying you also listen to Bluest Flame in the gym. Today is National Walking Day. Look at that. I didn't even know. Bluest Flame, add it to your workout playlist immediately. Even if you're someone who doesn't like Selena music, disagree. But if you are someone like that, let me just give it a try. Give it a try. I put Bluest Flame on, you guys, and I'm not kidding. It just really helps you keep a pace. I also feel like it's my new hype song. I was listening to it going to Trader Joe's yesterday, and it brought me into the best mood. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. I do think that might be my favorite song on the album. Like, it's really good. Highly recommend. Can't recommend it enough. Gigi said, I missed the Amazon sale for the walking pad. Dang it. I think the Deer Run ones are still on sale. Check it out. I don't know. That's the one I have, and I love it. Love it. Unserious said, I'm tired of reminding y'all I'm unserious. Never again. Dead. And then Miss Jackie X said, how can someone not have good taste to like Selena and Taylor? Miss Jackie X, I've said this before, and someone got mad at me and was like, can you stop saying people who don't like Taylor Swift don't have taste? It's rude. I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm kidding. Kinda. But not everyone was born with great taste, Miss Jackie X. And I've said it once, I'll say it again. Thankfully, everyone here in the House of Hill has incredible taste. We know what good is, okay? All right, now I'm really getting into the tea this time. I feel like this is a long catch up, and people who are after watching this are probably gonna be like, Madison, get to it. I'm sorry, you guys know I love to catch up with the House of Hill. It's one of my favorite things. We always have to have our little catch up. So really quick, shout out to all the after watchers who deal with these hangouts and catch ups at the beginning. Please let us know what your fave song on Selena's new album is. If you are a Bluest Flame stan like the rest of us in the chat, let us know. Also, shout out to all of our after watchers. These happy hour hangs could not continue without you. Okay, getting into the tea, you guys. Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney. Glenn Powell himself addressed dating rumors, with Sydney Sweeney during his appearance on the Today Show, literally this morning. Jenna Bush asked him about his sister's wedding. She said, the wedding caused a little bit of a stir. Did that surprise you? Glenn started laughing, and then he responded saying, quote, you know, timing is everything in this world. Obviously referring to the timing of when we all found out that Sydney Sweeney had called off her wedding to her fiance, Jonathan Davino, and then going to Glenn Powell's sister's wedding literally 4 days later. He continued saying that his sister Leslie and Sid are obviously great friends and that it was a hell of a wedding. I loved this too. He said that the Powells know how to crank it up. He said the wedding was so fun. Obviously, he was a groomsman. I love how Glenn Powell talks about his family. It is truly, I feel like, so refreshing. You don't see a lot of, I was going to say celebrities, but a lot of men talk about their families in the way that Glenn Powell does, and I absolutely love it. I just think he makes him sound so fun. The Powells know how to crank it up. It's like, I live for that. Also, to a little added tea, we talked about this during the members only live yesterday, which is why if you're not in the membership, you should be. We really get into fun tea. Those lives are literally, I like to describe them as a weekly FaceTime with your long distance bestie. Like, that's what the members only lives are. They're a hoot. They're fun. But Glenn Powell's mom was also caught out by the Daily Mail, and they asked her about, you know, dating rumors in regards to Glenn and Sydney. And she also denied that anything is going on behind closed doors. So Glenn's mom has said nothing is happening. Glenn has said the timing was crazy. Her and my sister are good friends. A lot of the headlines are saying like Glenn Powell plays coy, or really, I guess, just focusing on the fact that he like called her Sid a nickname. I also saw a headline today that was like, those closest to Sydney Sweeney really know what's going on with her and Glenn Powell. She's trying to keep it on the down low. Again, this girl was with Jonathan Davino for a long time. They were engaged for almost 3 years. I don't think she's calling off an engagement and then literally running and dating somebody else. And to me, I feel like enough people have clarified this, that's not what's happening. Jody said people are really reaching, and that's how I feel too, Jody. I mean, you guys know we kind of talked about this on Monday too. I said, if I'm Sydney Sweeney, I would have done the exact same thing she did. Like, if I'm having relationship issues, she called off the wedding, she already RSVP'd to this wedding, she's not gonna go, and she brought one of her friends. Like, I would have done the exact same thing. She's clearly family friends with the whole Powell family. She's still gonna go, you know? So yeah, he obviously is very aware of the online discussions that are happening, very aware that everyone is freaking out over the timing of it all. And he also is launching I didn't know this. I actually literally just learned this right before this live. He's launching like his own sauce line. I don't know if you guys knew that. Like ketchup, mayo, like a sriracha mayo. The guy who cuts my hair also works with Glenn Powell, and I saw he's launching his own business, which is super cool. We live, laugh, love a man who knows it's important to have sauces. I'm all about the sauces. So I love that. Unserious said, Aunt Flo is coming and I'm so mad but so thankful. Oh, the joys of being a woman, you know? He apparently has the best sauces. True. Crimson Rose said sriracha mayo is yum. I mean, sriracha mayo is a necessary condiment. I would say top 5, honestly, I think. Obviously, ranch is number 1. Plain mayo, also up there. I also, you guys know, like, love a Dijonais situation, like a Dijon mayo mix. That's from, obviously, the trip I took over the winter. Obsessed. Just, truthfully, really, really love a man who knows his sauces. Also, Dolores, hi, watching from Nambia, Africa. Hello, that is amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the International House of Hill fam. Thank you so, so much. Okay, let's go ahead, move on. Also, yes, thank you, Amanda, for reminding everyone to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Oh, Dolores, they're giving you tips. And then Robert said Texas Pete is a good hot sauce. It is. I'm a Tapatio girly. I'm a Tapatio girly through and through. And then I saw Yami Lex say, yes, that Wingstop ranch. Okay, I know people say Wingstop is the best, and it is really good. But you guys, actually, I don't know if you know this, but I stand by it. The best, did you guys just hear my like Southern accent come out? I almost just said the best ranch. You guys, I literally don't even have a Southern twang at all, but I always joke sometimes when I'm like passionate or mad, the Missouri comes out and I get a little twang. And obviously I'm really passionate about ranch, but the best ranch, in my opinion, is from a place in Kansas City. That was crazy. Let's pretend like we didn't hear that, okay? The best ranch is from a place in Kansas City called Stone Canyon. And I am so passionate about it. Stone Canyon, it is a pizza place. The way, you guys, I'm giggling at everyone like catching me before I even caught myself. We would order like a vat of that ranch every single Friday. Cousin can attest. So freaking good. Oh, LB, Dion's Green Chili Ranch is a tough second though. That is so niche. And for any New Mexico people, Dion's Green Chili Ranch, also a pizza place, top notch. I feel like I need to do a ranch taste test. I need to do a video of like, these are the best ranches. Actually, I'm going to Kansas City in like a week and a half. When I'm there, I'll take y'all to Stone Canyon and I will show you the ranch. Chef's kiss, I literally can't wait. Brianna, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, let's go ahead and move on and get into this Blake Lively tea, y'all. Okay, ready? Blake Lively is being dragged once again. Also, hi Emerald, I'm so happy that you made it. So this time, like how I take a deep breath, I'm like, everyone prepare for this Blake Lively dragging that is happening again. This time it is because people found a resurfaced comment of hers where she admits to grabbing one of her former co-stars below the belt while filming, okay? People are calling Blake out over this because obviously Blake Lively has accused Justin Baldoni of doing things without her consent and without an intimacy coordinator present. And people are now saying, girl, you literally did the same thing. How can you be accusing Justin Baldoni of doing something you did? So where this is coming from is on the Blu-ray version. I forgot that people even still own DVDs. On the Blu-ray version of A Simple Favor, there is like a special feature where you can listen to commentary from Blake and the director. And there's a scene where Blake Lively goes and like grabs Henry Golding's crotch. And while she's commentating, the director goes, I love how you improvised that. Like that was not written in, you just did that. And they're laughing, and Blake's like, yeah, it's always so awkward to go up to someone and be like, hi, nice to meet you. Can I grab your nuts? And her and the director are going back and forth. He's like, yeah, it was awkward for me to keep telling you to go back and like do it harder. And they're laughing. And she talked about how she didn't go up and grab Henry Golding because she wanted to. It was because she felt like that's what her character would do. Y'all, people are just running with it. Clips of this, commentary from the Blu-ray are all over TikTok. People are calling her out. People are saying, Blake, where was the intimacy coordinator? You went and did this to Henry Golding. It's just another day being Blake Lively. You know, obviously people are calling her hypocritical. People are saying it's a double standard. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that Blake should be dragged for what she allegedly did, which is improvise, grab a co-star below the belt, even though that wasn't scripted, when no intimacy coordinator was present? Do you think it's wrong that she did that while years later accusing Justin Baldoni of doing the same, like doing things to her? Or are you like, it's two totally different situations, it's not even the same, the internet should not even be comparing these situations, like two separate issues, and I don't see them intersecting. Let's see. It doesn't look good. Tammy said popcorn. Tammy said, I am just taking this in. And Tammy, literally me. Yami Lex said, if a male actor did that and said that, it would be problematic. I agree with you, Yami Lex. I do feel like if the roles were reversed and Henry Golding was on record saying how he went up and grabbed Blake Lively because he felt like his character would, not because he wanted to necessarily, and him and a director were laughing about it, I do agree with you that all hell would have broken loose. Like, let's be FFR. You know what I mean? It would have been a scandal. Granted, it was 2018, but still a scandal nonetheless, you know? I feel, okay, JP Love said, I feel Blake is the type of person that will give it but not take it from other people, and she doesn't see the hypocrisy. I mean, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. And I'm sure that this is going to be, some people are going to say, you know, once again, this is part of the smear campaign. Once again, this is what Blake Lively is going through as a woman who spoke out about mistreatment. I hear those people, but I also, you know, am hearing her joke about this, and it does feel crazy. Tammy said Popcorn Planet is doing t-shirts. One says, where is the intimacy coordinator? The Popcorn Planet people have been covering this like wall-to-wall nonstop. I mean, selling merch with where's the intimacy coordinator, you know what? That's why those people are richer than me. That's why those people are richer than me. I get it. It's funny, and I know people will definitely buy it, but I'm just like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. Even though I'm not pro one team or the other, I'm pro, like Joy said, honestly, I just want her receipts. Like, that's still what I'm waiting for. Like, I'm waiting for this alleged smoking gun that, I'll be honest, I don't know if it exists at this point. But, oof, selling shirts that say, where is the intimacy coordinator? Am I crazy for being like, that's crazy? Like I said, they have more money than me, you know? And that's why, yeah, okay, Tammy said a little tacky. I'm like, I just don't know if I could do that, y'all. I don't know if I could. And I have my own merch. Like, for those of you who don't know, I have merch, houseofhill.com. I have really cute stuff, like Happy Hour Hang merch. I have House of Hill merch. I need to make Junk Punch in Public merch. But I have like stickers. I have pop-off merch. Like, I have really cute merch, honestly. I love it. I don't know if I could do, I don't know if I could do like Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni merch. I don't know. You know? I don't know if I could do that. I know I need to start wearing it on here. Like, you guys, my merch is literally so cute. And I switched it up probably about a year ago when the company I use like did embroidery. And I have like cute, just like, it's very simple, very me, neutrals. So yeah, I will say it has nothing to do with Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, but it is very House of Hill coded. Gigi said, you need to promote that. I've watched you forever and didn't know. Wow. You guys, at the end of every like pop-off, I'm always like, check out my merch store. But I need to promote it more on the lives because you're right. I have really cute hats. I'm obsessed with my hats. Okay, wow. I've been sleeping on promoting my own merch. Clearly. I will definitely wear some on Monday and show y'all. It's so cute. House of Hell. I was going to say, let me actually see if I can go to it really quick, and then we'll continue into the tea. Like, I was going to just give you a little, like, so cute. This is my one that I really love. This little croppy. It's a sweatshirt, and it says Happy Hour Hang. It's, like, embroidered. It's really cute. Soup's cute. Love. We love fun merch. But, yeah, y'all. Okay. So, people, I'm laughing. Jillian said, people are visual learners. Yeah, y'all are right. Okay, I will wear a piece of merch on Monday. I'm going to put a reminder so I don't forget. Okay, moving on, you guys. Let's get into JLo and A-Rod. I was reading Angel's look. Taylor ran away from Blake as soon as she accused Justin of SH. That's all the proof I need. If she were telling the truth, Taylor would be by her side. Let's be for real. I never thought of it like that, Angel. That is interesting. Interesting. Okay, JLo and A-Rod, y'all. New report from Radar Online. A-Rod has reportedly reached out to JLo amidst her split from Ben Affleck. Here we go. This insider said, quote, Alex still cares about her. Breakups, especially from someone in the limelight, are never easy, and A-Rod just wanted to ensure Jennifer is holding up. The source shared that while JLo is adamant their recent interactions are casual, allegedly people are wondering if this is just a sign of friendship or another reconciliation. Y'all, what do we think about A-Rod reaching out to JLo? Do we think it's friendly? Do we think a reconciliation is possible? What are we thinking? Me personally, when JLo and A-Rod first got together, I did not hate them together. I actually thought they were a good match and a good couple, and their kids got along really well. I thought it was a good situation till obviously we learned that A-Rod is not a faithful man. For my Bravo people in the chat, A-Rod was, and this was years ago before Madison LaCroix was married, like 2018, 2019, A-Rod was DMing Madison LaCroix, allegedly, from Southern Charm, inviting her to come hang out with him, trying to fly her out, and Madison LaCroix was like, aren't you dating somebody, very publicly? And he was all up in her DMs. So, A-Rod, not the most faithful man, which is why, unfortunately, then I couldn't ship him and JLo anymore. But I kind of think JLo needs to just not backslide anymore. I think we've learned that, you know, going back to exes, we want to romanticize it, but it's just not in the cards for JLo. I feel like after the Ben Affleck situation, just accept A-Rod's friendship and move right along. Like, keep it casual, keep it light. I would, in my opinion, not think she should go back. Just saying. Jocelyn said JLo should stop rekindling. It's not working. Start with a brand new relationship. Lorraine said, I get as a celebrity, your circle is small. That's tea. But let's not go back to anyone else. Let's get someone new. No more second chances. I love that. Lorraine said, sir, you were DMing other girls. No more second chances for you. LH said, I don't understand running back to an ex. They're an ex for a reason. Leave the trash in the trash. Damn. Joy said, why doesn't she get back with all the exes? Next, we'll hear, that was a mic drop. Next, we'll hear she's Diddy's pen pal. Joy, that took me out. She said, next, we will hear she's Diddy's pen pal. That was a mic drop. That stopped me. Did you see me clutch my pearls? Oh my God. Robert said, JLo, throw away the nachos. Stop reheating the nachos. Now I know what that means. I'm dead. So we're very anti JLo and A-Rod. I'm hearing you guys. I'm receiving what you are saying. And I agree. I feel like that's just not a good situation. We shouldn't do it, shouldn't go back. And JLo just needs to find somebody new. Be careful, Crystal. Crystal's also having tornadoes in her area. Be careful, everyone, if you are having storms. I say that as there appears to be a storm cloud coming in for us here as well. Okay, moving on, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into Khloe Kardashian and Kanye tea. So Khloe is, I'm laughing at colors. Love doesn't cost a thing, JLo. When your love don't cost a thing, it will cost you everything. Oh, when you don't love yourself, it will cost you everything. I'm dead. Okay, Khloe Kardashian, Kanye West. Khloe is very active on Snapchat, for anyone who doesn't know. Someone posts for Khloe, a lot on Snapchat. And she recently posted a photo of North, and the caption was like, North is so grown up, okay? No one thought anything of it. It's fine. Jelena said, what year is it, Jelena? Snapchat is trying to make a comeback. Like people like Khloe Kardashian, good money to be active on there. Spencer Pratt, Heidi Montag, good money to be on there, okay? If you can get some of that, they will pay for you to make sure you're active on Snapchat, which is why Khloe makes sure that someone is taking care of that for her. So she posted this photo of North. North is so grown up, whatever. Kanye was upset by this post, okay? He actually screenshotted it and put it on Twitter. And in a now deleted tweet wrote, quote, "It's difficult when you know your children are being indoctrinated and used. People know why I went crazy. Now I'm in a place where I have to dissociate or go to jail. And I bet not one Kamala supporting pro-black celebrity will say anything on my behalf or my kids. If a group of prominent black stars stood up, I could save my kids from all of this. Y'all watch these white and white passing women use, indoctrinate, and traffic these black kids, then tell me this is what I signed up for." Obviously he deleted that, but that's what he tweeted alongside the photo of North that Khloe posted it. I don't know why he brought Kamala into it, you guys. I'm just reading you the direct quote. I honestly, I'm not sure where he was going with this. This is now the second time he's tweeted accusing the Kardashians of trafficking. He already did this with Kim Kardashian once. Here he's doubled down, but then deleted it. I don't know what we do with Kanye at this point. You know what I mean? We had the interview earlier in the week where he's wearing the hood. We have these continued tweets. I hope some action is being taken behind closed doors. That's what I hope. I hope that there is legal action happening. And again, I know that people are probably going to hate me for saying that because they're going to think I'm trying to keep like Kanye from his kids. I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm just saying for right now, I don't think Kanye is in a place to be a sound parent. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think he's in a place where he can be the best he can be. And it's just wild to me. It's wild to me that Kim literally says nothing about this man publicly, and then he is out here literally accusing her and her family of trafficking. And again, I want to recognize that I'm not saying the Kardashians move perfectly, right? Having kids on social media, I know people don't agree with that. Putting their kids on reality TV, I know people don't agree with that. Letting North be in a music video with FKA Twigs and do things publicly, I know people don't agree. I know people feel like they shouldn't put their kids out to the public like that. I understand that, but it's just like, what's the lesser of two evils in front of us? And I feel like the lesser of two evils in front of us right now is Kanye just isn't in a place where I feel like he could be parenting. And again, just these tweets and posting things about the Kardashians, and I get that's his opinion and he's entitled to his opinion, but one day his kids are going to read all of this. I'm still on the fact that, you know, his kids are going to see a headline of how he never wanted children with Kim Kardashian. Like, that's crazy to me. That one day your kids are going to see a headline that, like, after 2 months you knew you didn't want kids with their mom, but you did anyway. Not to mention, Crimson Rose, you're right, all the vitriol he spews all the time. Like, I truly believe kids are not born to hate, kids are taught to hate, and that is a very slippery slope. This man was trying to bring his kids, allegedly, reportedly, according to a source who spoke to TMZ, this man was trying to bring North around Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate and his brother are accused of literally running like a criminal organization in Romania. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy, but again, he was upset at Khloe for posting North on her Snapchat, which I understand why he's upset, but it just feels like this is not the best way to go around it. Also, hi Cassidy. Yes, you made it live. Yes. I'm serious that I'm team never put kids on the internet. I'm serious. There's a lot of people, I see already people agreeing with you. There's a lot of people who agree with you. A lot. But yeah, so Kanye is still Kanyeing. I thought, you know, when he got out of LA, he would simmer down a little bit, but clearly he's not simmering down. So I'll keep y'all updated because, you know, this is not going to be the last, unfortunately, that we talk about this man. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Talk about Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet. Then we'll get into a little Justin, Selena, Haley. Then we're going to end with a little Tavis. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, Akita said, hi Madison, I've been able to attend these lives in real time after so long. I have a medical entrance exam coming soon. Oh my God, good luck. You're gonna kill it. Sending you all of the positive vibes for your medical entrance exam. That's amazing. Okay, you guys, so we have a new report from Life and Style magazine that an engagement could be in Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet's future. This insider said nobody predicted when Timothy started dating Kylie that it would become this intense, but that's exactly what happened, and both of them do say they want to spend the rest of their lives together. Hi, real life Southern Barbie, I didn't get to tell you hello. The source went on to say that the seriousness of their relationship is not a surprise to those around them. As this insider continued saying, quote, they're not hedging that kind of talk or beating around the bush about it. It's right out there in the open among their personal circle that an engagement is coming and it's going to happen sooner rather than later. What do we think about Kylie and Timothy possibly getting engaged? I will say they're coming up on 2 years of dating, which is longer than I think any of us predicted. By any of us, I know I can speak for myself. I sure as heck did not think 2 years later we'd be here talking about Kylie and Timothy getting engaged. Low-key, I thought it would have ended like a year and 8 months ago. I do think she loves this man. You guys know I've said it once, I'll say it again. I do think she loves this man. Also, Maria's correct. 2025 is the year of engagements and weddings. Hello, we've been saying this since January. Wow, I did not think this man was ready to be a stepfather. And I think that's the one thing that keeps hanging me up. I think if Kylie didn't have children, I'd be like, oh, maybe. But the fact that she has 2 kids, I'm like, is this man really down to be a stepdad? Obviously. I mean, also, obviously because they've been dating for 2 years, even taking the engagement out of it, like, I feel bad. I have not been giving Timothy Chalamet enough credit. I have not been giving this man his stepfather flowers. That's on me. That is my bad. Clearly, he's cool with it because he's been in this for 2 years now. So honestly, that's on me. I underestimated Timothy Chalamet, you know? Clearly he's more ready for responsibility than I thought he was. And there's a possibility these two could be headed that way. Also, this doesn't surprise me in the sense that Kylie has never been shy about wanting to settle down. Okay? Kylie has always been very honest about how she wants to get married, she wants to have kids, she wants to move to a farm, and one day never have anything to do with the public. So I do feel as though Timothy is like her first partner that she's dated who actually also wants a settled down life. I just think Timothy has so much more work to do. You know, I don't think he's ready to settle down and dip. So as long as Kylie's cool with that, we shall see. Colors said, as celebrity marriages to me hardly last anyways, except Freddie Prinze Jr. and Michelle Gellar. They're the bar. Oh, they have been together forever. I also love Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard. Love them together as well. Jessica said, I think she loves the fact of being with him, but I feel the only hurdle is momager Chris. Yes, because I feel like she would want a very private wedding, and Mama Chris would be like, ooh. I also saw Tammy say, I love, and literally same. So that's why I'm like, if this is what they want, go for it. We love. But we'll see. Very interesting. Another celebrity couple, sorry, this just came to my mind. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman, also an incredible celebrity couple. And they both are booked and busy and still an iconic celebrity couple. Sorry, I was just thinking about that. Jocelyn said, I don't believe Timothy is ready to be engaged. Maybe later on. I think he'd pull Sydney Sweeney. Crystal said, if they're both happy, I'm here for it. I never expected this. Honestly, I thought once he met the fam, it would be over. Crystal's like, we love a surprise. We love a plot twist. We love a plot twist. And that's exactly what's happening. I love it. Dose of Caramel Dulce said, I love them. I love them. I'm here for it. And then George said, brave man, but good for him for stepping up and being there for the kids. T. Love it. Also, hi, I see you in Sirius. Miss Jackie X said, oh, Blair from Gossip Girl and her man. Oh, Blair, oh my God, Leighton Meester and Adam Brody. Oh my God, I almost forgot his name for a second. They're also a great celebrity couple. If you have not watched her show, or his show, on Netflix, Nobody Wants This, so good. Leighton Meester is going to be in season 2, so it's amazing. Okay, moving on. Let's talk a little bit. Kevin Bacon and his wife. Yep, T. Just another iconic celebrity married couple, you guys. Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber. Let's talk about them. Goldie Hawn. You know, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have actually never been technically married, but they've been life partners for years. But they are like the example of a couple who you don't have to be legally married to be life partners. Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson. Oh my God, yeah. We love, literally. I love Goldie Hawn. First Wives Club is one of my favorite movies. Okay, so you guys, headlines out there are once again posting about Justin posting a disrespectful Instagram story to Hailey. He reposted a video of a guy getting into his car while his presumed girlfriend is yelling at him. And the text on the video said something like, me trying to be positive when my girlfriend is yelling at me in a fight. I watched that video because I saw, you know, obviously all of Justin's Instagram stories. I literally didn't think anything of it. Like, I was like, Justin has been reposting so much random stuff on his Instagram that I saw him post that video of like me getting into a fight with my girlfriend, and I didn't even think twice about it. Like, I was just like, okay. Because he posted that one of that little boy that was like POV, me behind my girlfriend's back when she's mad, and it was him flipping off the camera. So I kind of just didn't think twice when I saw him post this video of like me trying to be positive when my girlfriend's mad. Like, he has been reposting so much stuff. Also, hi, Betty. Hello, hello, hello. It's of no surprise to me. It's of no surprise. Did you see the engagement one? Was this where he posted something with the game, what was it? Lord of the Rings theme? I feel like I saw someone, I'm double checking to see if there's anything new today that I've missed. He posted something about Lord of the Rings and people were like, he's calling out Selena. Is that what you guys are talking about? I mean, you guys, I'm looking at his story right now. He literally is reposting so many random, okay, yeah, girls on social media when they get engaged. Here it is. I'll show you. That's what people think he's shading Selena Gomez. I mean, this is what I've been saying, and y'all know I've been saying this. This man is trolling. This man is trolling. I don't know what else people want. I know that's not what people want to hear. I know people want me to say I'm just double checking anything else. If he posted anything new. Oh, literally 1 hour ago. Okay, just a video of a guy playing guitar. I know people want me to get up here and be like, he's pining for Selena. He's jealous that she's engaged. He still loves her. He doesn't love Haley. But y'all, I'm sorry. I don't believe that he wants Selena back. I genuinely do not. I think this man is a troll. I think he knows what he needs to do to continue to be talked about. He has been utilizing Selena Gomez for press a large part of his career. This is of no surprise to me that he is posting these kinds of things to get people all riled up, to get the girlies upset. He knows what he's doing, okay? He is doing it on purpose. He is doing it to be a troll. He is doing it to be funny. I know we're not laughing, but I'm just telling y'all, like, he's not posting this because he is in love with Selena Gomez. As I said on Monday, also Cash just popped in. As I said on Monday, I believe that Justin Bieber can feel salty about Selena and Benny getting engaged, but not want her back. I agree, it's messed up to feel that way, but I believe how Justin Bieber genuinely thinks. Also, Cass, you guys, Mama Cass is in the chat. Mama Cass, hi. Love you all, praying for everyone. Sorry, lots going on over here. Thankfully, we are past the storms now. I hope everyone is well. Cass, sending so much love to you and your family. Thank you so much for checking in. Life is crazy. Life is lifing, but just know we're always thinking about you. We love you. You are such an avid part of the House of Hill, and sending you and your family so much love, hugs, and positivity. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Just made my day. Who's watching Baby Jack? Y'all, they have help. I mean, they have help. You know, which is why, what did we hear recently? It was something, what was that? One of the reasons, why Justin has been acting crazy on social media because he's sleep deprived from waking up in the middle of the night with Baby Jack. And I was like, okay, Justin Bieber's rep, I hear you. I see what you're trying to do, but BFFR, Justin Bieber is not waking up in the middle of the night to take care of Baby Jack. In my personal opinion, my theory, my speculation, and that is no shade. When I have the money, like, if you can hire a night nurse so you can get your sleep, go off. Literally, go off. You know what I mean? That's no shade to Justin Bieber. It's just, when the rep was like, he's just sleep deprived from waking up in the middle of the night, I was like, Okay. And Jelena, I'm not saying he's not taking being a dad super seriously. I believe he is. Like, Justin has also wanted to be a dad for years. Justin has wanted to be a dad for forever. He's done interviews being like, I want a ton of kids. I believe he's an active dad. I believe he wants to be the kind of father that, you know, maybe he didn't necessarily experience for a big chunk of his life. I think he is a great dad. I think he's very involved in the sense of like being with the kid every day. I believe he's very loving. I believe he's very hands-on. I believe he's very playful. But I'm just saying, as far as like doing every wake-up call in the middle of the night, I don't believe any celebrities doing that. Even non-celebrities, you guys, now are having people come help them. Like, it takes a village to raise a kid. I don't even have one, and I know that. Like, it takes a village. That is a saying for a reason. 1,000,000%. Also, Cass, I love you guys. Was just checking with my parents, making sure they're okay. Still under a tornado. You guys, please be careful. Still under a tornado watch until 10, but we're good in my town now. Tornadoes are crazy. Be careful out there. Kelly said he's just an active dad with a nanny, and that's okay. I literally feel like that's fine, you know? So I'm not shading Justin on the front. I was just more so saying his rep being like, that's the reason. But regardless, when it comes to Justin posting things on social media, I know people want to believe he's pining for Selena Gomez, but please hear me loud and clear. He is not pining for Selena Gomez. He is not. He does not want Selena back. Selena does not want him back. He is smart. I think I said this in my video that I posted yesterday. Remember that Justin Bieber has been in the entertainment industry a very long time. A very long time. He knows exactly what he is doing, okay? I'm not disagreeing that he's probably been processing some things from his past, and I feel like since having a baby, I'm sure he's rethinking some things from his childhood. I'm not denying any of that, but all of this like spam posting on his Instagram story, the little, you know, quips towards Selena and Benny, he's trolling. He's trolling. He knows it will have people talking about him, and he's trying to make a musical comeback. Don't also forget, y'all, the reports about the finances. I'm not letting that go. He needs this comeback to be successful, okay? He needs to remind people that he is still, you know, a musician first. He also obviously wants it to be financially successful. Keep that in mind when you're seeing him do these trolling behaviors. You know what I mean? He's trying to start a new business, trying to start a new clothing line. Unserious said, House of Hill men, what would you do if your wife crashes out from her ex's engagement news? House of Hill women, I'll ask you the same. We know he doesn't want Sel, but he still isn't over her. See, I actually disagree. I don't think he's like crashing out over her engagement news. I don't think he's crashing out being like, oh my God, I still love her. I am pining after her. I genuinely think I think what's causing him, I guess, to crash out is maybe the act of like, it's Benny. I think people are sleeping on that fact. Like, I think where he might have had a hard time was the fact that Selena is now engaged to someone he considered a good friend and a collaborator. I don't think it's as much the Selena aspect. Like, yeah, she was his first love, possibly. I think it's more so of like, damn, my first love ended up with somebody who I used to be best friends with. But I don't think he's like crashing out over Selena getting engaged in the sense of like, oh my God, I'm so upset she's finally found someone. I think what was like shocking for him is the person that she finally found was someone he used to have a connection to. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. Just my opinion. That's just what I think. Unserious said, crashing out doesn't mean he wants her, Mads. Okay, that's my bad. I interpret crashing out as like, to me, crashing out is I'm spiraling, rethinking my life choices. That's what I feel like. Crashing out, that's what crashing out to me means. If I'm crashing out, I'm spiraling, I'm rethinking everything, I'm struggling. I'm like, what did I do with my life? Justin's just, yeah, out there trolling. So I think we just had different definitions of crashing out. Yeah, to me, crashing out is like you're on the brink of blowing up your whole life. But that's just me. Superstar Bella said, I think he's crashing out because she's with Benny. Benny swooped in and got Selena when she is at her best. Justin has always been a little jealous of Selena. She's worth more than him now. Okay, I think I don't know what the term crashing out is. Is it similar to reheating the nacho? Obviously, I know not the same meaning, but like, I picture crashing out being so serious. But Jelena informed me it is not that serious nowadays. See? The more you know. That's why I need the young House of Hill members to educate me on the verbiage of what the youth are saying and using. I wanted to read, there was one other comment I saw. Oh, Barusha. He's a married man. Why does he care who his ex is with? As a married woman myself, this is a major red flag. He doesn't respect Haley and letting people disrespect his marriage. Interesting. Miss Jackie X said he may not want her, but doesn't want her with anyone else or happy. Which is a real thing and is toxic. And like I said on Monday, not necessarily a great thing, but it might be a thing, you know? It's wild. It's wild, and either way, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like people aren't giving him enough credit to think that he knows exactly what he's doing. I don't necessarily love the narrative of like, Justin Bieber's crazy. He's on something. I'm like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Okay, let's move on from Justin, Selena, Haley. Always and Forever said, Benny is a musical genius and knowing they probably won't work together hurts a little. Probably. I do think he is upset about that. Jelena's our resident believer. Jelena said, everyone thinks Justin is stupid and I don't know why. Jelena, that's kind of how I feel too. I'm like, y'all are thinking that this man is dumb and he is not dumb. Think of who, like, I don't like Scooter Braun, obviously, but Scooter Braun was a very successful music manager. He learned from Scooter Braun. He learned from Usher. Like, this kid, he learned from somebody else too, is not that great. He learned from a lot of prominent figures in the music industry. Like, he knows what to do. Again, like I said, there were several times throughout his career that his team used Selena in order to help him get press. It has worked in the past. That formula has worked. This is not his first rodeo, you know? I'm just saying. Unseri said, crashing out equals acting out, self-destructing, sabotage. Okay, see, to me, that's bad. To me, that sounds really bad. If you're self-sabotaging, that's really bad. So, I don't know. The guy is, I think, also trying to make sure his album gets out there. He always makes an album when she does. Selena, that is true. There is history of that. I feel like I did a pop-up about that like 5 years ago. Doing like the dates of the releases. Cass is correct. The dates, crazy. Okay, you guys, we're gonna end with a little Tavis tea. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. I'm laughing. Joy said, me and George crashing out equals going to bed. I love that. Crashing out means I'm taking my Lemmy sleeps and see you tomorrow. A little Tavis tea, you guys. A little just cherry on top. A little, you know, extra sugar on the rim. Jason introduced Travis to him and Kylie's fourth baby girl, their newborn baby girl, on the latest episode of New Heights. He revealed that her name is Finley Ann. They're going to call her Finn because Kylie said she just wanted to name her Finn and Jason wanted Finley. She is still in the newborn stage. She is a fresh baby. Also, shout out to Kelce, literally recording a podcast episode 2 days after she pushed that baby out. Girl, I mean, if that is not a bad, you know what? I don't know what is. Literally going back to recording 2 days after you give birth. Yes, I know that this is her 4th baby, but like still impressive. And we must give props where props are due. I'm laughing. Gigi said fastest pregnancy. I think it felt like a fast pregnancy because, and I don't mean this as a slight to other celebrities or other people. Like, she doesn't talk about being pregnant that much. I don't know. I feel like I follow a couple influencers and like they're expecting their first children. So it's a lot of their content is like, I am pregnant now, which fair, you're pregnant for literally 9 out of 12 months. But Kylie Kelce is just like, this is my fourth one. Here we go. And it was literally, it felt like a very fast pregnancy. No, she was pregnant. She gave birth. I loved it. She talked about epidurals. She was like, don't shade me for wanting an epidural. I just literally give her props for going back to work essentially 2 days after having a baby. Amazing. Travis obviously was very happy to see his new baby niece. His reaction was so cute and he called her little muffin. Also, Taylor Swift liked Kylie Kelce's Instagram post with the announcement as well. So she did give Kylie and Jason a little subtle support, which we love to see. So yeah, congrats to Jason and Kylie Kelce. I absolutely am so thrilled for them. 4 girls. Jason was meant to be a girl dad. Like, I love it. Cass said, I had Jax on the 27th and was trick-or-treating on the 31st. Oh my gosh. Icon. My neighbors were like, WTF are you doing? It was my second recovered faster. Cass is like, literally after the first, you pop that baby out and you keep it pushing. An absolute icon, Cass. I love it. Miss Jackie X said, the goddess you are. Like, literally. I'm scared. I hope I can be like that because I feel like that's how Mama Hill was too. And just absolute icons. Jelena said people shade those who use epidurals. Yes. Well, not shade, but I think people look down upon it now. And this is just like overarching what I see on social media. Again, I feel like I see a lot of mom stuff. I feel like now people are more so push like giving a natural birth and not doing epidurals. There's also, of course, risks involved with an epidural because it's literally going into your spine. But Kylie Kelce did epidurals with all of her deliveries. Mama Hill did epidurals with me and my sister. I think actually, I don't remember if it was me or my sister, but halfway through it fell out and she did feel everything. But I just, to me, don't think they're bad. I'm like, they were invented for a reason. Okay. Jessica said, I'm pro-choice. I can't shade. I just feel like whatever you want to do, but people are so judgy. People are so judgy when it comes to moms. Like, I'm sure Kylie Kelce gets, because she talks about motherhood a lot on her podcast. I can only imagine. Because she is just so real, so chill. I'm sure she gets absolutely roasted by a large portion of the internet every single week. Because people disagree with how she's, raising her children. Oh my God, George, you're right. Any news on Kourtney Kardashian? I literally just totally skipped that and didn't put that in my notes. But yes, we have a reaction to Kourtney Kardashian and Reign. How funny, you guys. I literally totally didn't put that in my notes. We have the tea on Kourtney's reaction. So actually there's conflicting reports. So we had a source speak to Us Magazine, okay? And the source who spoke to Us Magazine was making Kourtney sound very chill, shockingly chill, to the point that I was like, I don't know if I believe she was this chill. The source who spoke to Us Magazine said that Kourtney doesn't give any heed to the reports about Justin being Reign's father. Okay, she's not giving them any attention. She thinks it's ridiculous and laughs that people would even believe that. So Kourtney is like, This Us Magazine source is saying Kourtney is not pressed by the rumors. They kind of glazed over if she was upset with Reign for speaking on them. They more so were just focusing on the fact that, oh, she thinks the rumors are funny. But the source who spoke to the Daily Mail said that Kourtney is upset that Reign was online. Kourtney reportedly doesn't like when Reign is online and would rather him not talk about anything that happens within the family or answer random rumors. This Daily Mail source went on to say that if Reign continues to do it, it's only a matter of time before he says something damaging. Kourtney wants to act on this before it's too late. She's reportedly talked to him about her concerns. She knows he doesn't realize the impact he has and people will be watching his every move. He could get in trouble. This source also said that Kourtney has threatened to ban him from social media if he ever does this again. I mean, I don't think she'll ban him from social media because she didn't ban Mason from social media after he was on TikTok live spilling the tea. But I personally believe that Kourtney would not be happy that Reign was on Instagram Live with Alabama Barker's boyfriend. Like, I personally 1,000,000% believe that Kourtney was like, what are you doing? Also probably to Alabama being like, why would you let him get on the live? Again, I think there should have been more supervision? It's neither here nor there. I talked about that on Monday. But I don't believe that Kourtney was like, haha, oh my God, LOL, Reign. No, I think she was like not happy that he was speaking on this on live. I think she does not like when her children talk about family rumors on live. I think that is something the Kardashians are all worried about their kids as they're getting into social media age. But I do believe she like laughs off the rumor of Justin Bieber. I believe that she thinks that that is hilarious. She thinks that's a funny conspiracy theory. I don't think she's like pressed over the Justin Bieber of it all. I think she just doesn't want Reign, who's only 10 years old, speaking on the rumor about Justin Bieber. She thinks it's a funny internet thing, but does she want her son actually talking about it? No. I do not believe that in the slightest. That's just my own personal opinion. And for anyone who, because I was doing a little, while I was obviously looking into Kourtney's reaction, I did see some old reports about Kourtney and Justin Bieber. Y'all, People Magazine was reporting about Kourtney and Justin hooking up. So for anyone who's like, I don't believe they were hooking up, or Reign out here being like, my mom would never, your mom did, okay, allegedly. That is okay. But did that hooking up result in Justin Bieber fathering this child? No. But I don't want it to get lost in the scuffle that like Kourtney never hooked up with Justin Bieber. Girl hooked up with Justin Bieber, okay? It might just not have resulted in Reign, but reputable people, because I know people love to like sometimes be like, don't believe this, don't believe that, don't believe this. People Magazine, okay? They were reporting it, Entertainment Tonight, and you guys know I've talked to you about the hierarchy of entertainment shows. Entertainment Tonight, head of the hierarchy. They're reporting it. It was happening. Justin was 19. They met at church. They were doing some things, okay? Just saying, don't let that get lost in the Justin Bieber paternity scandal. Yes, Justin Bieber is not the father of Reign, but did him and Kourtney have some boudoir moments? Allegedly, okay? Allegedly, but in my opinion, not so allegedly. Tammy said, Madison, you have to say allegedly, but there were, Tammy, I remember that era, you guys. I was working at my old job. I very, very much remember the Kourtney Kardashian, Justin Bieber rumors. There were pictures of their cars meeting up at hotels. They were seen like leaving places like 1 second after each other. So many reports about how livid Scott Disick was. Okay? Just saying. Don't let that get lost in the shuffle. But thank you, George, for reminding me, because you guys, it's been what? Like, how long have we been doing happy hour hangs? 3 years now? 3, 4, yeah, I think about 3 years. Now that we've been doing happy hour hangs, and that's the first time I forgot something in my notes. But George, thank you for reminding me, and I'm glad we were able to get into it, because that was actually a huge piece of tea that I wanted to fill y'all in on. That was a really big follow-up. And in that time, Kourtney was dating, Kourtney, Tamra, the tea. There was a time where Kourtney was very much into younger men. Justin Bieber, Eunice Benjamin. Remember when there were rumors that she, oh my God, liked Kendall's friend? I can't think of his name. Phi. Okay. She did have a cougar era. And girl, go off. Go off. We live, laugh, love that for her. But she definitely did. Also, isn't Scott younger than Kourtney? I think he is. Hold on. Let's confirm. Because I think he is. Okay, Scott's 41. And Kourtney's 45. I knew it. So, yeah. Also, she does tend to skew younger. There were rumors about Phi and Kendall as well. But if you also remember, Kendall and Justin Bieber, there were rumors about them as well a long time ago. So, you know, it's a crazy circle. It's a crazy circle that they all run in. I guess we'll say that. You guys, if Soft and Spicy's like, I'm dying on this hill. I'm not buying Rain's paternity. I'm dead. Rain has said no. Kourtney thinks the rumors are funny. And I'm dying at some of you being like, I don't care what these people say. I don't believe it. Yes, if you remember, actually, Justin Bieber at one time was linked to Kendall and Kylie. And then Kourtney. So, crazy times, you guys. The 2010s were just wild. It was a time to be alive, and I'm glad that we all experienced it together. Have you heard anything about George Clooney and Amal? I feel like the last I heard about George Clooney and Amal was like something about them wanting to kind of have a quieter life. I know Amal does like crazy work behind, like, she still works all the time and is doing a lot of things with like international law and is very much in that space. But no, I haven't really heard anything good or bad about George Clooney and Amal, which I kind of think is not a bad thing if you're a celebrity. You know what I mean? I'm dying. Zaya says, you still remember that, Madison? Zaya, the things I remember. I always joke, you guys. I'm like, if I didn't have all these like backstocked celebrity notes in my brain, I could probably be a neuroscientist. Like, what if I just switched out my celebrity knowledge for medical knowledge? Sky's the limit. But this is what I chose, and I love it. Hannah said, I saw a divorce rumor about them yesterday. I haven't heard anything about divorce when it comes to George Clooney and Amal, but if I do, I will let you know, because I actually like them as a couple. So if I see anything that's worrying me, Hannah, I'll let you know, and I'll add it into the rundown. Okay, you guys. Sorry, this was another long happy hour hang. I apologize. But also, sorry, not sorry. This is our time. I just don't want people to get too used to these long ones because I am not able to do it every week. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out during this happy hour hang. I love you guys. We still have over 200 people here. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up, thank you, Kelly. Please go ahead and do so. If you're new, subscribe, stick around. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you check out my merch store. I'm going to start saying that, houseofhill.com. You guys have a fantastic, fantastic rest of your evening, your day. Thank you so much. Jelena, we talked about Tavis T. We talked about the Jason showing Travis his newborn baby niece, Taylor liking Kylie Kelce's Instagram post. It was just a little cherry on top. Very quick Tavis tea. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out again. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.